Look, when it comes to this rap game, I'm all in, okay? I like my food wrapped up like it's Christmas. This week on Street Food, I'm gonna zoom in on several wrapped street treats from China to New York to Florida and back. Okay, we're wrapping it up. Street food. Down on my corner, as street foodies know, is where I like to break that fast. 煎饼果子, 菜夹馍, that donkey roll. But this morning, I'm gonna show y'all something new. Remember, bing is a Chinese word we use for any flat bread, like pancake, tortilla, anything like that is a bing. This guy makes a bing similar to what we've seen before. Rolling it, patting it, marking it with the A for awesome, and he cuts a little hole in the middle. This hole is clutch. While the bing is cooking, my dude cracks an egg, stirs it up, and pours the egg into the hole so it cooks inside the bing, okay? Flip it. When it's done, you got a thick bing with an egg inside it. It's dope. You can't get a hot dog in it if you roll like that. The standard is some spicy sauce, some pao cai, which in this case is like sweet and sour pickled vegetables, some lettuce, and some tudose. That's the potato strips. About half the time I'll get mine without the pickled vegetables, but this thing has a really nice textural experience. You bite into that really soft, kind of thick wrap, and then you got the crispness of the lettuce and the potato strips. It's a lot of carbs to start the day. I know I'm not Michael Phelps in his prime, or ever, but he puts an egg in the hole. Does every culture rock a wrap of some kind? Look, I can't answer that, okay? But what y'all know about falafel? Mediterranean wraps are so good, right? You got a nice pita, some veggies, some creamy like yogurt sauce. I love a good falafel wrap. Now some people mess up and they call this shawarma. Probably because shawarma is fun to say, shawarma. So in some places in the Middle East, you say shawarma and they give you a wrap like this. But shawarma is technically supposed to be meat. I think it refers to that meat that's like meat slices on the big rotisserie, you know, and you shave it off and you usually eat it in a wrap. I love a good shawarma too, but on this particular day, I was feeling falafel. Fried balls of chickpea and cauliflower dough. I know it seems like I didn't get much footage of this. That's because while I was eating it, some cops rolled up down the street. Everybody started leaning out the window with their phones. I was like, they got that covered. I don't need to put my phone out the window. But also, I didn't feel right filming my food while it was going down. My friends, Michael and India, live in Crown Heights, which is a 2-mile by 1-mile neighborhood, more or less in central Brooklyn. Culturally speaking, you got a lot of Caribbean, you got a lot of East Indian, and there's a pretty strong Hasidic Jewish community in Crown Heights. Now, one of the many benefits of living in a place like this is, of course, the food. Is that real flavor, you know what I'm saying? Except no substitution. So how about a wrap from the Bahamas? Talking roti.
We went to Gloria's, number 2. The other one is famous also, but this one is predominantly roti, which is about...
Looks like Chipotle. Now, I've been places where they say roti, and they mean that flip-slap bread you can get like we got in Malaysia that one time. But this right here is roti, okay? The accent is on the second syllable, and this is a wrap from the Bahamas. I got mine with some chickpea and potato on the inside. It was straight busting out the wrap. Then you're supposed to go hard on the sauce, tamarind sauce. Michael was insistent that like if they don't have tamarind sauce, there's no point in the exercise, okay? Heavy on the tamarind sauce.
It's like sweet.
Yeah, it's like sweet and kind of vinegary a little, maybe.
It's so good.
All right.
And it just really makes the whole jam.
Okay. Michael likes a chicken roti. India likes a pumpkin one, I think. Let me just pause and apologize for the poor lighting here. I don't know what to tell you except it was dark in my friend's house. I don't think they like lights. Get that tamarind sauce. If you don't get the tamarind sauce, you are blowing this snack, okay? This was my first Bahamian wrap, okay? And I liked it. It's like I said, I'm all in on wraps. Everybody knows about burritos, right? Do we feel comfortable calling burritos the most popular wrap? At least in North America, it's gotta be, right? It's the burrito. I mean, I do love a burrito. So does Ashley. We hit up this place on the west coast of Florida when we were visiting my mom. They had some kind of deal. I don't remember what it wasn't buy one, get one. It was like Burrito Wednesday or something. It was a good deal, and it was a good burrito. It's just like, you can pack so much love into this single mouth vehicle. I'm not doing a good job explaining it. Now, I've always had a good sized bite, okay, which is how I handle my burritos. I hate when you're eating a wrap and it falls apart and it turns into just nachos on your plate. I refuse to let that happen. I'm like, all in with the hand. Whatever I gotta do to keep that joint in one piece, I commit. Okay, I hold that thing together. People try to talk to me, I'm like, can't you see I got business to handle? I mean, things fall apart. The center cannot hold. It's a reference for all you lit majors out there. What's up? If there's a downside of wraps, that's probably it, but I persevere, so it's all good. No burrito is falling apart in my hands on my watch. Last wrap I want to talk about is back here in China. Every week, at least once, sometimes twice, the family and I hit up this restaurant, Pingpingxiang. It's super convenient, it's right outside our neighborhood, and we come here for jianbing. When you go out to eat in China, you're usually going for a bowl of noodles or rice and dishes. A jianbing place does rice and dishes in a wrap. You can get lots of different kinds of dishes. They're usually all cut into strips that go really well in a wrap. They do cabbage like this, or 肉色, which is meat strips. My kids, of course, go hard on the potato strips. You get your bing, it's really thin like a crepe, and you load it up with what you like. Build your own tiny Chinese burrito. Wraps around the world, right? You know, some days I look back and I'm just so stoked about the life that I get to live. I got a friend in Brooklyn teaching me how to eat a wrap from the Bahamas, and then I egg in the whole breakfast wrap across the street from my neighborhood. It's the world, you know? People love to wrap some food up. It's like there's so many flavors of life. It's getting deep. Ever since I made that lit reference, it's just gone subterranean with these themes. Try something new, alright? Get out there. Eat it on the street. Watch out for the parasites. Street food.
Season 10.
This week on Street Food, I'm about to zoom in on some wrapped up street treats to several sweet streets. Several street treats. Why do I write these things like tongue twisters? Several wrapped street treats. I'm about to enunciate this like an old school actor, Richard Burton. When they spoke, you heard the consonants. Okay, so that's what I'm about to do. On several wrapped